Okay, says we're live. So hello, welcome. It's your sign that if you have chapped lips, maybe it's time to reapply. Um, Welcome. Happy Wednesday. Happy, hopefully, writing full Wednesday. I have a good bit of scenes that I want to kind of try and make my way through. I'm hoping that I can get my way through. Some of them are a little shorter, so I'm hoping that'll sort of build momentum. But yeah, that's what's going on today. How's your going? Mine has gone sort of mixed in terms of I still haven't changed my thing since Sunday. But things are going pretty well. I've moved several stickies in terms of blue down here. I think I'm almost ready to finally move this other pink sticky down. But yeah, what are you up to today? Are you writing? Are you reading? Are you organizing your life? What's going on today for you? Are you planning for a spectacular Lunar New Year this weekend? How you doing? CB says it's going okay, but you're hibernating till Sunday morning because you don't want to risk an injury or COVID before the concert. Fair enough. That makes total sense. Megan is here. Hello. Hello. Welcome. Diane is here. Hello. You're going to be doing reading sprints. Excellent. Excellent. Cool Gamer says, hey. Hey. Hello. Welcome. CB says to catch up and meet the goal I set myself of finishing this story by Saturday, you're literally going to have to double your word count. Oh, goodness. That's pretty ambitious then. Monique says, hey, everyone. I watched The Marvels with my brother. I'm currently processing the movie on TV tropes. Gotcha. Megan is crocheting right now, doing everything you want today since it's your birthday. Happy birthday. Yay. Yes, doing everything you want on your birthday sounds fantastic. Monique says, I'm also writing out my speculations regarding Taylor Swift's upcoming new album, Tortured Poets Department. Yeah, I saw quite a few posts about the website being sort of blacked out, but there being strange code letters and all kinds of things that they were trying to analyze. So CB says, happy birthday to Megan. Megan says, thank you. Diane says, happy birthday. Monique says, I really liked The Marvels, by the way. Good villain, fun to watch, but the movie could have used some editing in terms of too long, really, or in terms of did it feel sort of disjointed in some ways? But anyway, I have not seen it, so I can't comment on it. Megan says, thank you to Diane for the birthday wishes. All right. I really, I didn't do a whole lot exciting adventure-wise yesterday, so I don't have an adventure story time to tell you. I rarely do, it feels like. I don't go out a whole lot, so film editing, rearranging the scenes, just a bit different camera work. The story was somewhat disjointed. Okay. Gotcha. All right. So I haven't pulled a card, so I need to pull a card. Pull a card. All right, so we have the horse spirit for us today. Get our little half sheet background. Freedom is yours is the main message. Let me find where it is in the book. I'm currently going in the correct direction. There we go. All right, so again, freedom is yours is the main message. There we go. It's a little bit more straight up and down, sort of ish. Freedom is yours. When the horse appears, you are gifted with the spirit of movement and freedom. It is time for travel and adventure. whether that means taking a trip somewhere or taking a different type of journey, one of freedom of choice. The horse reminds you that no matter the circumstances, you have free will and choices that can take you far away to a better place, a better situation, a better state of being. Therefore, there is no one but you to rein in your will and make a different decision. You are capable of making powerful choices that will affect you for a long time to come. Horses are social animals and known to be a friend to mankind, willing to carry us forward whenever we need it. The horse reminds you that help will be available to you whenever you need it, and companions will be by your side wherever you choose to go, whatever direction you choose to travel. Life is an adventure, and the horse wants you to know that whatever choices you make, you have the great spirit within, invisible yet holding you up and always walking by your side. If your inquiry is about a relationship, you can set your heart free to experience love in all forms. The spirit whispers to you that the gift of freedom is yours if you allow yourself to break out of your perfectionism and stubbornness. Make a move and enjoy the freedom of letting go of the need to control. So there you go. That is our card for today. One of freedom, but also a warning against perfectionism and a warning against that feeling that you have to do it all yourself. So, but decisions, you have free will to choose whatever it is you wish. Stacy is here. Oopsies, lost track of time. It happens very easily. CB says, I thought The Marvels was pretty cool. Well, Monique did say that you really liked it. Good villain, fun to watch. So, like every movie, pros and cons. It is also BB the Hippo's birthday. Oh, yay! And Eddie Izzard's birthday. Nice. Monique says, interesting pull from your Buffy deck, the Hanged Man. I wouldn't say it's necessarily opposite of the horse. The Hanged Man is all about looking at things from a different perspective. So if you have been sort of like focused on focused in the mindset of like you can't make a decision because other people's thoughts. You can't make a decision because of all these other influences. Changing your perspective and realizing that you can make a choice it kind of fits. So it's looking at the problem from a different manner, and that may help you make a decision type of thing. So, Megan, how dare the cards call me out on my birthday? Oh no. Becca says, hello. How are you? How is the rain? Are you safe and dry in your apartment, or like what's going on? What's going on over there in LA and rainy California? Because I think Megan's areas had maybe a little bit less rain than LA proper, but I'm not entirely sure. Becca says, wow, came in on just the right words of advice. Oh, good. I'm glad. I'm glad. Yes. All righty. But with that, again, like I really just want to, like, my brain says I'm going to be drafting all stream. We shall see if that's what ends up happening, because we all know how distractible we get. Megan says, we've had some flooding in our area, so I hope LA isn't worse. I hope so. I've seen videos of like the rivers and the concrete water byways, sort of like to redirect them for agricultural use, and they're super full. So Becca says, not so bad here either. Oh, good. I'm sure it's crazy in some areas, but mostly it was just normal rain for you. You're from Seattle, though, so maybe you just can't. Gotcha. All right, let's do this. First sprint, we'll start out with chamomile, because that's a good place to start. 25-minute teapot share, make it big. All right, here we go. 1, save your document if you've already been working. If not, now's the right time to pull up whatever you're going to be working on. 2, cheers. Thing about the LA River is that it's dry most of the year, but that's why it was built, yep, for rains like these. It's always crazy to see it as an actual river. Yeah. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right. That is that sprint. How did we do? Um, I finished one scene and moved on to the next, and I'm about halfway through the second scene. Let's see how well we did. Okay. 8:25. Nope. There we go. Okay. Um, do 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 do. How do we do? Scroll back down to where we're leaving off. All right. How do we do? Also, hello to those of you who popped in. Let's see. So Jenna the Soul Writer slid by to hit the high five button, or hit the like button. But we do refer to it quite often as high fiving, don't we? But also I said hello and happy Wednesday. HK is here. Hello, hello. In the background, doing some minor sewing, and then back to work on this horror book thing. So I said good luck with those. Yes, busy, busy bees. 1,000 Great Books. Hello. It's a work night for you, but you're going to cheat and get a few words in for your work in progress every now and then. Excellent. Fantastic. Love that. Kat is here. Hello. Welcome. How's school going for you? Are we liking this program better than the last the last degree? Monique says, I have moved on to looking at the first chapter of Miranda's Fairies in the World Stage. I wish I could get some extra eyes on it. Are you like at the stage where you want beta readers, or are you just looking for sort of like some developmental eyeballs? What kind of eyeballs are you looking for? 1,000 Great Books says, also, can someone give a primer on the anatomy of a scene/paragraph or redirect me to a book that teaches that well? Are you just trying to like check off what exactly a scene is in your brain, or like things that you need to know before you write the scene? There's several. There are definitely some book resources that give you sort of like a rundown. You can find some just like articles online if you Google like and the scene breakdown or things like that. But a lot of times what you will find is that you will want to go back to things that you read and enjoyed and just like dissect what is there of like what you find was a great scene, because there are scenes that serve different purposes, and some of them are going to be action scenes, some of them are going to be more internal emotional scenes, and so the point of those scenes is very different, and so sometimes, well, anyway, I would say Save the Cat is kind of like an interesting. The original one is for screenwriting, so it is more for visual aspects, for like getting it ready for screen. And then Save the Cat Writes a Novel is more for written. But that is also more geared towards sort of like overall plotting as well. So it looks at the scene within the overall lineup, if you will. You could do something like the snowflake method, which is sort of like you continually expand your outline until you know like what exactly happens in every single scene and look at it that way. But if you're looking for like scene and paragraph breakdown, I want to say the best thing to do is really looking at the writers that you admire and the writers that you feel are closest to the tone that you want to write, and sort of like analyze how they're doing it. Because some people have very, very short paragraphs and they're much more action paced. Some people have very long, like almost purple prose, very descriptive, very, but again, that sort of depends on the kind of writing that you are doing and what you want. But in general, every scene, you need to have some kind of setting, because you don't want to be writing in a white room. So the setting needs to be clear. Whose point of view this is necessary. So you need to have setting, POV, and then what is the scene trying to accomplish? What do you want to get done? Is it an action? Is it an emotional revelation? What is the point of that scene? And then you need to look at your transitions. So how do you transition into the scene? How do you transition out of the scene? So that's kind of like, you need setting, you need POV, you need the point of the scene, and you need your transitions. That's basically like what you need. And then if you're further breaking down into paragraphs or like smaller chunks within the scene, again, like what is the point of the paragraph? Is the point of the paragraph like the witty dialogue? Is it the action that your character is taking? Again, like what is the point of that section? That's a very analytical way to look at it, but that is the essential point of like, what do you need? You need your setting, you need your characters, you need whatever it is that they are doing or realizing internally, and you need to what comes next. That's what you need. Hopefully that helped. It was very rambly, but I would say Save the Cats. I would say Anatomy of Prose is kind of fun, and it has more like workbook like things for you to attempt as well. So Anatomy of Prose by Sasha Black, those two are quite fun. I'm trying to think of, I would say those are probably like the two that I, at the moment, would recommend. Of course, I am hoping to put out that writing craft book survey results, and there may be something in there, but I haven't read them, so I don't know like necessarily if which ones of those would help a great deal or not. But anyway, hopefully that helps. So CB got 239 words that time. Excellent. CB says, created some tension between Pepper and Nat and some serpent euphemisms. Gotcha. Stacy says, well, I was going through my Amazon wish lists and deleting them, or deleting items. It felt good, and I got through the main list, so now you are ready to write. Excellent. Excellent. Becca says, I was going to do schoolwork, but I cut out a pattern for a dress instead. Ooh! So you're feeling like you need a good sewing session. Haven't done it enough. Too long. Yes. Yes, yes. I'm excited. You're cutting out the pattern. Do you know which fabric you're going to use? You always find like really fun patterns on fabric. So Kat says, school is going pretty good. You're enjoying it for the most part. Just getting back into the headspace of being in school again after not being in school for over a year. Gotcha. Yeah. Monique says, if anyone's free for beta reading, I mostly just need a general vibe check. I'm also contemplating things that don't necessarily fit with D&D canon. Okay, gotcha. I don't have much experience with D&D, so I'm not sure I could really help with that. You're checking out a few books on writing, seeing which ones give a breakdown on scenes. Hopefully, Goodreads comments will help. Thanks. So you're welcome. There's also oh gosh, what is his channel name? He streams over on Twitch mainly, but he also streams, he like restreams it to YouTube. And he does a really interesting combination of outlining things, but then he plugs his scenes into an Excel spreadsheet. And I find that it's a really interesting breakdown. I will see if I can find it during the next sprint, and pop the name in the chat. But he does a really interesting thing. And I think he has a video explaining how he breaks it down. But yeah, so I'll see if I can find that for you. CB says, I doubt I would be much help since I've never played D&D. Yeah, I think I've attempted to play once or twice, but we never really got further than like character creation and like reading the rules. Diane says, lunch delivered. Yay. Excellent. All right, let's go ahead and do the second sprint. Second sprint is the self-promo sprint. So it is time for you to promote your writing adjacent things, which means if you have a YouTube channel, Twitch channel, Etsy store, Amazon author page, website, blog, social media handles, any of that kind of stuff, please make sure that you share during this sprint. Also, remember that if you do not have a Blue Wrench of Power, you will not be able to post direct links. But especially if you have books out recently, books out soon, books on sale, please let us know where to find you and your work. Other than that, my self-promo is if you are not subscribed, please consider subscribing. That is my self-promo. All right, here we go. 30 minutes. Ooh. Becca found this really pretty starry night fabric, and you're going to add a TARDIS applique. Yay! That's going to be amazing. That you're going to make on your cry cut. Oh, that's going to be fantastic. Fantastic. I approve. Not that you needed my approval, but I approve. All right, let's do this. 1, save your document. 2, make sure you take a sip. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine or roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 30 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. How was that sprint? Don't forget, if you want to do self-promo, please pop that in the chat. Let us know where we can find you and your work. Okay. Okay, I think next sprint I should cross 74K for the year. And 15K for the month. So that's how we're doing. So we're about on track now for this month. For 2K per day. A little over. But that's okay. A little over never hurts. So that if we have a day that's a little under, you know. So yeah, so 74K. This is in like across all my projects and stuff, not necessarily in one project, but yeah. That's where we're at. That is where we are at. Y'all, like I want to put my hair up so bad, but like I know I'm trying to learn to leave it alone and leave it down, and just like habits of like just get it up, get it out of the way, like don't so I can stop messing with it. Anyway, apologies for random thoughts. Anyway, let me scroll back up and see where the promos started. CB and Stacy also think that Becca's Starry Night with a TARDIS applique dress sounds amazing. CB says all of my links are on my basic info page here on the YouTube channels. Becca says, I haven't told anyone this, but I'll tell you guys. We're being let in on the secret. Becca put up the rom-com on pre-order yesterday. You're going to do a video about it, but here's the link if you want to check it out. So here is the link for the pre-order. Yay! Exciting. Megan says, it's my birthday, so help me celebrate by subscribing to my Substack. If you are not already subscribed, please subscribe to Megan. Or you can check out all of Megan's things here at the link tree. Heather is here. Hello, welcome. Heather is going to be speaking at the Neurodivergent Publishing Conference next weekend, February 16th through 18th, which is Friday through Sunday. You're hosting a panel on self-care as a creative with neurodivergence. Ticket sales for this 100% online conference end this Friday. So you can get your tickets through the 9th. Thanks. It feels crazy already to say that number, but yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. We're doing good. I expect there will be a couple of days this month that I probably will fall off. But again, I'm not mad at what I've got so far. Diane says, still reading, should be writing. It's fine. Stacey says, I meant to write, but instead I read. You know, sometimes we just have to take one or two of those days where, so Becca is sewing, refilling that creative well. Diane and Stacey are reading. That is perfectly fine. Occasionally we just need those days where we are refilling our well with something other than writing. Heather says, here's my link tree. If you were looking to publish this year and need an editor, Heather has openings for February and March. CB got 407 words. This morning you wrote a scene where Tony fell down the stairs over one of his cats, Pinky, as opposed to Brain. Lexi did an amazing 1,897 words. Nice. Pinky the cat unleashed the wrath of murder mittens on Tony, as a cat should if someone is falling over them. HK says, just finished fixing my little sewing projects and now to cook dinner. Well done, everyone. Yes. Yes, yes. Heather says, I was just taking a break with the hubby and I would like to get some writing done. Yes. And also hello to Diane. All right. So save. I'm going to save my spreadsheet. Save my document. And let's do, shall we do the snowfall? Yeah, let's do the snowfall. Scroll down to about 30 minutes. Ooh, so close. 3 seconds short. 6 seconds over. There's no good way to just kind of like pull it just a little. But anyway, that's fine. All right, let's change the banner to third sprint and present share screen, timer, share, make it big. All right, everything is there. So 1, save your document. 2, take a sip. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 30 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, how did we do? Okay, I hit my 74K for the year and 15K for the month, which is great. So yay. Okay. How'd we do? Thog came by, booped the like button. Life did not allow you to sprint today. It's okay. There will be more days, and sometimes that happens, but I appreciate you stopping by. CB said, be right back. Need a snack. Yes, if you need to fuel your brain with some snackage, please do. Becca says, went back to doing schoolwork and feeling a bit overwhelmed. You have a new teacher, though, and he seems really fantastic. So that sprint, you were writing an email to him about all of your confusions. Gotcha. Yes. It's helpful to get any confusions out of the way, clarify things at the beginning of the semester rather than at the beginning of the class, rather than trying to wait until things are due. CB got 114 words. Excellent. Yay. Stacy says, I am getting into this book. Maybe I will actually write later. Ooh. If you feel like letting us know what book you're reading, please do. I'm still working on the novel. I'm trying to figure out why I'm not as invested in this book or in this series as I am with her other books. And I think maybe it has to do with, I don't know. This one deals with ghosts, whereas her other series deals with other. It's not ghosts. It's like other paranormal or other supernatural type things, but not ghosts. So maybe that's what's annoying me. I don't think it's the historical aspect of it because, well, it's not exactly historical, but I'm just like, I'm trying to figure out why it is that I am not in love with this, whereas I do love pretty much all of her other series. So I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to figure it out. Trying to make my way through it. But yeah. Angela is here. Hello. Popping in to smoosh the thumb while you get situated. Excellent. Diane says, compromises on reading and picks up Save the Cat. Gotcha. Angela says hi to Diane. Becca says, your professor said we could pick another company for sake of ease, but I literally went back to school to learn about this for selling books. So I really want to stick with the company that you chose, which is Tortine. So it sounds like he's saying if you want to, you can switch, but you don't have to. At least the way that you're phrasing this. I mean, maybe his phrasing is more of like you should pick a different one, since you've already done some with this company. But I don't know. That's kind of, yeah. If he's encouraging you to switch, that's kind of frustrating. Heather says 142 edited words, handwritten. Nice. Diane says hello to Angela. Heather says making needed changes in Word soon. Gotcha. Lexi got 2003. Done. Excellent. Heather also says hey to Angela. Angela says hey back. Yay. All right. We are going to do one more sprint. A fourth sprinty sprint. Let's see. I'm thinking going to be 25 minutes rather than a 30-minute. I think maybe the beach. Maybe the beach. Let's See if I can scroll this to an appropriate spot. I kind of like the turtle one, so let's find the turtle. Ooh, so close. Still very close. Okay, well, mute this and scroll it down for the right. Again, like I haven't shared the screen, so y'all don't know what I'm doing, which is confusing, but here we go. Present share screen. All right. 1,000 Great Books says work is over. Now to writing. Yay! Excellent. All right. So let's do this. Again, this does have ambient wave sounds, and it has the tropical party at the end of the sprint. So just be aware that it is probably going to startle us. So there you go. That's your warning. All right, here we go. Save your document. That's 1. 2, take a sip. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. How did we do on that fourth sprint or overall? How'd you do? It was a slightly shorter sprint, so okay, let's okay. Not bad. I did get in my third scene today, which is good. That's how much I was kind of hoping to make my way through. So, because one was relatively short and I had to finish that. Made my way through two others, so I guess I'm on my fourth technically. And one of those sort of middle two was a pretty beefy scene. So, I am pleased with how much I have written. I am pleased. So, how'd Jill do? Angela had to scoop and prep for class. Creative blessings to everybody. Heather managed to get 119 words and made changes in your Word doc. Also added the next chapter to work on. Fantastic. Food, so good. Yes, food is always tasty. Well, food is always good, whether it's tasty or not, kind of depends, I should say. Stacy is 30% into the book. Nice. Was that one that you started today? That's pretty good. Becca says, back to sewing. I suppose while you wait for answers from the professor, you're making alterations to the pattern, so you had to get everything straight in your head. Yes, that is true. Diane finally opened up the document. Nice. CB has managed to get 1,597 words for the sprint and 5,074 words for the day. Nice. Your current total is 16,074. Fantastic. It's amazing. All right. That is going to be it for me. It is a Wednesday. I'm hoping, yeah, I think I have enough time to go for a walk. But yeah, so excitement. Hooray. I'm glad that I got that much done today. So hopefully Friday will be another word heavy day. I have that scheduled. I have Friday and Sunday scheduled already. So you can put your reminders on for that if you want. Heather says, I have been editing while handwriting. So for today, 2,062 words. Nice. Excellent. 1,873 done. That is amazing. As always, Lexi. Woohoo. You're welcome. And thank you for coming, HK. And for Heather as well. Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome. All right, y'all. Don't forget to save, stretch, sip, and do all the snackage. And I will see y'all in the chats, and I will hopefully see y'all on Friday. All right. Bye.